In the criminal justice system, street racing offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Street Racing Prevention Unit. These are their stories. Oh no, I think this is like one of those MP412Cs right here. Oh, and it had some nice rims on it. Oh no. Somebody must have hit a wall at about 130. Oh, this is a 650S. My bad. They all look alike to me. Well, I'm certain that Celebrity Chase Collision is going to clean this one up and going to make it look beautiful again. They're going to make the McLaren great again. Jesus Christ. That's some accident. Damn. Wow.
No, that's too small.
That's too small.
So we put those small ones over here. That's what you remember?
Yep.
That's the perfect one.
Alright.
So if you want, you could just put one here. And then remember, see how I put it on this?
It's better off just pulling it off. It's gonna scrape now. There you go, there you go. That's what I was telling you. Take it straight out. Watch your back, watch your back. Here we are. This right here is finally the Dodge Durango Hellcat. I am so disgusted with Jeep for not doing to the Jeep Trackhawk, which is a stupid goddamn name. Instead of just calling it Jeep Hellcat, that's all they had to do, call it Jeep Hellcat. And they screwed everything up. And those Trackhawks sat on the lot. Everything that they did with the Durango Hellcat was correct. What they did was they kind of, made a sense of urgency to buy them because they made them in limited numbers. And on top of that, what they did was they gave it the appropriate brand new front fascia bumper. They gave it the Hellcat hood right there. They did everything right. And then they put the Hellcat logo on it. It's even bigger than the one on the car. They really screwed up the goddamn Jeep Trackhawk. What a stupid... Whoever was behind the Jeep Trackhawk needs to be fired. And this one is a red interior right here. I don't know if this has the TVs. But anyway, what does it say? Base price is $80,995. And the options that they put on was Laguna seats for $1,006, $2,395 for the technology stuff with the lane departure, adaptive cruise control. Then they have $1,845 for this black package. We'll take another look here. $1,195 for the trailer hitch, $2,495. This one has, it says it has the premium interior group. So they have carbon fiber accents and so forth and so on. $595 for the center armrest. $1,295 for the power sunroof. See, the Dodge cars, you only get the front sunroof. You don't get the panoramic like the Jeep does. This is what I'm talking about. It is so stupid. Blind spot and cross path detection, $495, and the total comes out to $95,580. So basically, when we were looking for brand new products to come out of FCA, what they did was they basically gave you old products, but they threw a Hellcat engine into everything. And by putting a Hellcat engine into everything, they get you to believe it's new when it's really the old product plus the Hellcat engine. Incredible. Incredible how they screwed us. They screwed Jeep owners real bad with this shit. Because this is exactly what Jeep owners really wanted. If you're going to pay $100,000 for one of these things, this is what you're looking for. Right? Yeah. Boy, they screwed us. $96,000. So the only thing new that they got is Hellcat engines and everything for $96,000. The Ram TRX Launch Edition is $96,000, or $98,000, I should say. It's actually $98,000 because I was looking at Town and Country. They had one for $88,000, but then they had the next one, which was a launch, for $98,000. And what was the other thing? The Red Eye Charger is basically $90,000. That's not a good way. Well, I guess they're doing that in order to get ready to obsolete all of these things, because basically the Grand Wagoneer is coming in order to basically be Durango, Jeep size Durango, whatever you want to call it, but they call it the Grand Wagoneer, and that's going to come with a 6.4 liter Hemi, the Grand Wagoneer. The regular Wagoneer is going to be a 5.7 Hemi. But that's kind of boring. I tell you, at this point, it's like, who really wants to be paying 10 miles per gallon on a 93 octane gas guzzler when everybody's up there screaming and crying about Biden making the gas prices go up, when that's not actually true? See, the problem is, when you listen to Fox News and you listen to MSNBC and CNN, you turn stupid over time. The reality is that between Russia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia, right now, they're decreasing their output. And because they're decreasing their output, even before our pandemic quarantine lockdown started, gas prices had dropped to below $1 a barrel. But then directly after that, the gas prices started going up, which was why I signaled everybody to start buying oil stocks that pay dividends. And see, it's a damn shame that I have to make a video like this in order to explain the politics behind what's actually going on. But because most people watch MSNBC and CNN and Fox News or listen to conservative talk, and they're so fucking stupid, but yet they think they know everything, ultimately I have to do what I have to do. So that's just where it goes. It's a nice truck. Me personally, I'm not a Durango person. A third row in the back of one of these things, that's really for somebody who's got like a family. It's like, I typically never carry more than 2 people. At most 4. And the other sad thing is, people are going to buy these things, and then very shortly after that, they're going to end up right back on the lots with very low mileage. A lot of people who've been buying these Hellcats, and a lot of people who've been buying Trackhawks, a lot of people who've been buying Red Eyes, I'm seeing 2019s, which I put in the videos before. I'm seeing these things showing up on lots with less than 2,000 miles on them, which means that people are barely driving these things. Now, I understand that the pandemic had a lot to do with it, because some people panicked and they were like, oh, I'm not going to be able to afford this. I got to take it back. I got to be able to afford methamphetamine And I also got to be able to afford diapers for my child who's sitting at home playing video games when they're supposed to be doing distance learning with the school. So a lot of people got panicked, so they rushed and took these damn things back. But bottom line is, it's like, I personally don't foresee that these things are going to be out very long. And I guess some people will buy these things and keep them and not give them back. But a whole lot of these things are going to sell because they've created the sense of scarcity. But they're going to end up right back on these lots 2 or 3 years from now, especially if gas prices keep going up. I'd also like to point out something. The Dodge Demon has that little sticker that tells you exactly what number the Demon is, right? Now, if they said that they were going to limit these things in production, okay, fine. I'm okay with that. Honestly, I think that was stupid because the Jeep Trackhawk was a failure, and they had to end up selling those things at a loss. But my thing is, if you were going to do limited production, why didn't you put a sticker right there that tells us what the production number is and how many that you've made? Because I believe that they limited it to less than 3,000. But my thing is, if I was going to limit these things in production, I would have at least told you how many there are out of how many you have. But I guess that's just me. Yeah, oh yeah, the guys at Stellantis, the new guys at Stellantis, I guess we have to entrust the entire game to them and see what they've got going. Why wasn't the Jeep... Why didn't they put the goddamn Hellcat hood on the Jeep Trackhawk? And why didn't they call it Jeep Hellcat? Why did they screw it all up? Why? I'd also like to point out, look at this right here. This is a standard body Hellcat, yellow with brass colored wheels on it. And this is exactly what I was talking about. A lot of these Hellcats, like I've been noticing, especially, you should take a look if you're looking for a Hellcat and you're in New York area looking. I know there's a lot of guys down south. I know there's a lot of dealerships down south that have them. But if you're looking for one in New York, you should take a look at Security Dodge and possibly Westbury. But a lot of these things, man, a lot of these cars have been coming right back to these damn lots. Because I'll tell you, when you're see, everybody tries to pretend that they're going to get 20 miles per gallon everywhere they drive and everything. A lot of people want to pretend that insurance hit is something that they can deal with. But all of a sudden, them bills start adding up. And once they start adding up, all of a sudden, these things get right back on the lot. But I'll tell you, we do have a large complement of regular Jeep Cherokees, and we do have a large complement of regular Grand Cherokees. So anybody who's looking for an all-wheel drive car, yeah, you can usually find it, not a problem. But I'll tell you, right now ain't the time. It is not the time to be buying a car to get 10 miles to a gallon. It is just not the time. Oh, Joe Biden's making the gas prices rise. Joe Biden, he canceled the transatlantic pipeline and now we don't have oil. But yeah, the liberals trying to make us buy electric cars. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Ooh. So this is what it looks like when the seats are folded down. And naturally, this one's already sold. Oh my God. Yeah, this one's already sold here. Oh yeah, I like that. This is nice. Oh, they got the heated steering wheel and everything right there. Alright. And that's that. We just looking at that. Why didn't they just goddamn call it the Jeep goddamn Hellcat? Why didn't they just do that? Why not? Alright, so we're pulling up on security right here. Let's see if they've got any toys See if they've got any new toys up here in Amityville. Okay, so it looks like they got a Ram TRX sitting out there. No Ram bar? You put a TRX out there with no Ram bar? No deal. Oh my God. No Ram bar. Who you blowing at, fool? I gotta make this turn. Okay, we got a Charger with, we got a blue Durango right there. That's worth looking at. We can look at that in a minute. We're just gonna run into this service center because our oil life is down to 6%. Where is it? Oil life is 6%. We need more oil. Gotta get more oil. 5,672 miles. So basically, I would say that my oil should be basically lasting 6,000 miles. So I gotta go in there, schedule my service center visit, and basically it's 60,000 miles Jeep Grand Cherokee SRTs and Durangos SRTs and whatnot. These things need service at 6,000 miles. Hey, somebody's got that purple color, what is that, cinnamon raisin or something, hell raisin or something like that. Somebody's got that in there. I'm gonna go take a look at that real quick. Go take a look at that. All right, so let's roll up in here real quick. Oh, we got a Jeep SRT right here. Look at this, we got a nice SRT. All right, hold on. Yeah, I gotta just ask Keith something about service because
Let's keep acting up. All right, let's put it right here.
Okay. All right. Ooh, pulling right next to the other Jeep SRT. In fact, let me back up. This is their used car lot. So that Mercedes AMG, naturally, that's gone. But it's been replaced by another Mercedes AMG. But this one's the actual truck. I always thought these were kind of nice and everything, but they wanted way too much for these damn things. It's like, I'm pretty sure that most people who really want some speed, they want to get the faster trucks, and they get the Trackhawk or they get the Jeep Durango Hellcat instead. So what they got here, they got this 2000, this is what I was just talking about. They got a 2019 Hellcat right here. And this has got the orange calipers. So what is that, 2019? How many miles does this thing even have? It probably doesn't even have that many. What is this? Okay, it's got 20,000 miles. For some people, 20,000 miles, that's still a new car. For other people, what's the tires look like? Yeah, those tires need replacing. Who the hell's up there racing? It's a goddamn Durango up there making all that damn noise. Yeah, so this has got close to 21,000 miles on it. So for some people would say, yeah, it's still a new car. And any cigarettes? Smells like the person who used to own this car used Palmer's hair oil. That's what it smells like, and it doesn't have a moonroof. Yeah, good luck selling that one. No moonroof is no deal. I know some people, they want a Hellcat so desperately that they just don't care, but it smells like skin oil. Ugh. All that oil in your hair. Greasy. So this is a Durango with illegal tents. Sure to get you shot by the chicken shit police out here. Because the cops are scared ass pussies. And I feared for my life. I couldn't see him in the car when I shot through his car windows. I thought he had a weapon. Meanwhile, you've got a state that won't execute people who've killed their own mothers and are kicking over 65-year-old Asian women. But yet the state can figure out a way not to execute that person and to take them alive. But yet they be shooting through people's car windows because they fear for their lives. Right. My ass they do. This is that same Jeep SRT from last time. And hey, look who it is. It's the same blue Charger Hellcat from last time too. I guess you haven't found a home yet, huh, buddy? Oh, well. Uh-oh. It looks like we're going to have to do another episode of Count the Scat Packs. Okay, so what is this? 1, 2. Oh, boy. What is that? Is that 3? I'm not even sure. Okay, so we got 2. What is this? I think this is 3 right here. This might be a Daytona. I think this is the same Daytona from... Yeah, that is a Daytona. As if it made a big damn difference. There's one car, there's a black one down there. I don't know what that is until I get near it. On tonight's episode of Count the Trackhawks, count the Scat Packs, special edition. Oh, and this, you know what? I thought for a second that they had sold that black one that smelled like goddamn cigarette smoke. No, they didn't. Right here. You see, this is what I'm talking about. These things, if you can't front that $10, what is that? If you can't front that 10 mile per gallon gas cost, it's just not, these big trucks. I was just talking about it with my friend. He's got one of those new Daytona wide body Hellcats. I was just, what's his name? His channel is Mr. Blacktop, and he's got a nice brand new Daytona, and I was just talking about this with him. It's like these big trucks, man. These things are sitting on these lots. And this one right here, they screwed up. It smells like smoke inside. He's got the TV. Oh, my God. Freaking tobacco. Why do people smoke anymore? It's like, how many people do you have to see die of lung cancer in order to understand that smoking is not good? Like, how many? Ugh, God damn it. You can barely sit in here. Who would smoke in one of these damn cars? It's disgusting. It's like, I wouldn't have given you anything for this as a trade-in. I wouldn't have given you nothing. The only person who could stand to be in there is another damn smoker. You'd have to be addicted to nicotine to sit in this mother. Ugh. Oh, look at this. The carbon fiber accent started peeling. So whoever does try to buy this, they're going to have to get that carbon fiber applique replaced. That happened specifically because what they did was they put an adhesive behind this, but what they didn't do was they didn't like nail it down or screw it down or anything. So I think the newer ones, they have a slightly better design for their appliques. This thing stinks. This thing stinks. Ugh. Oh, what's this? This looks like a Scat Pack. How many miles on it? Ugh. It's a black one. Black Scat Packs, man. These things are like the Toyota Camry. This is 21,376 miles. Black Scat Packs are like the Toyota Camry of 21 or 2021. They're like the Toyota Camry. Ugh. It's like these things, once they end up on a lot, man, it's time to get that recycling machine going, because all you can really do is recycle these things. It's like once these things end up on these lots, it's like you gotta be a fuckboy to buy one of these. And that's another thing. I'm getting sick and tired of all these fuckboys buying these Chargers and Challengers, trying to be cool, and then they're fucking it up for everybody by committing crimes and breaking laws and these stupid things. And that it's like now you have to be worried about whether the cops are going to suspect you for being a criminal who just stole a black Dodge Charger. It's because some fuckboy just stole a black Dodge Charger. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like after a while, you don't even want to be associated with certain things, man. That's the reason why I never buy popular colors. I try not to buy popular colors. And oh, this is a Supra. I didn't even notice this piece of shit here on this lot. Look at this. There's a Supra right here. I wonder what he traded that for. It's probably a fuckboy traded it for a Dodge Charger. And this one thing I did learn about the Supra is that Supras, if they're the launch edition, they have a red mirror cap right here. As if it freaking matters, these slow, stupid cars. These things are slow and stupid. It's like, oh yeah, well, that's because they can make curves on a highway. Like you drive on the highway in straight lines. But these Toyota Supras, they can drive around curves on a track in the Nürburgring. It's like, hey, stupid, you can't spell Nürburgring, number one. And because you're poor, you're never going to go to the Nürburgring. And even if you went there, you wouldn't be able to afford to bring your car there. So what the hell are you talking about a Nürburgring for? Uh-oh, count the Scat Packs. Oh, there's 3 of them. Shit. 1, 2, and 3. Damn, right now. Damn. Man, these child, my God. And this is a super Scat Pack because it has the Hellcat style hood. See, if I were you and you bought one of these damn things, I would take the badge off and wrap it and then pretend it was a Hellcat. Nobody wants these damn things. Count the Scat Packs, everybody. Count them. 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is a shaker right there. Nobody wants no damn Scat. What the hell's going on, man? What the hell is going on? Damn. Stupid Supras. Yeah, well, it's really fast around curves. Yeah, it's easy to go around a curve when you're barely moving. Slow ass car. I'd take you down with a Tesla Model 3. Eat your ass. And there'd be nothing you could do about it with your little silly ass, your wannabe ass, Need for Speed ass, wannabe ass Supra. What was the name of that guy who was in that Porsche and that shit crashed into a tree and it lit him on fire? What was that guy's name? I'm trying to remember. What was his name? You know, the guy in Need for, what was it? Not Need for Speed, but the guy in Fast and Furious who wasn't the real star. Because we all know Vin Diesel and The Rock Johnson were the real stars. What was that guy's name? Paul Walker or something? Yeah, it's Paul Walker. He's like, yeah, well, Paul Walker had a Supra, so I got to get one too. Fucking fuckboys, man. Makes me sick. Dodge Dart. Every now and then I see one of these on the road. It's always like some old guy driving it real slow. They never even made a Dart SRT. God damn it. It's like, what's going on over there? What's going on at FCA? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Count the Scat Packs. What the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on over there? It's like, I can see this is the end of an era right here. This is the whole muscle car era, man. This is the end because it's like the muscle car turned into a fuckboy car. You got all these dudes buying these damn things and parking them outside of their project building because they live on welfare. It's just and stimulus checks. I posted a story. Woman just took her stimulus check money and bought a freaking Dodge Charger using that stimulus check money as the down payment. You know what that's called? It's called outsourcing inflation. See, the government always gets what it pays for. What the government is doing is they're allowing you to put this money into cryptocurrency and they're allowing you to put this money into the stock market because what they're trying to do is put what normally would have caused inflation, which would have meant all the products would have flown right off the shelf and you would have realized that there was something wrong. So what they do is they allow you to put that money into shit where you're buying depreciating assets with taxpayer money. I mean, this is disgusting. And all of these fake-ass Republicans are nothing more than big government welfare conservatives, so they're not going to do anything about it. Trump passed as many welfare checks as Biden did. It's disgusting. This Charger, this blue one, has 11,366 miles on it. So that means that the guy who bought this car barely even drove the damn thing. And this is a wide-body Hellcat, and he drove it a couple of minutes, turned it right back in. That's just crazy. So this is a damn new car right here. It's a nice color. It's a really nice color, but this is a damn new car right here. I know they need new tires back here, though. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. We're already down to the indicator right there. Look at that. Look at that. Indicators right there. Look at that. Guy drove this shit just long enough to eat up the tires, and then he was like, yeah, take this fuckboy car back. I'm going to trade it in for a Toyota Supra. Damn. What the hell is going on? Yo, I think this guy right here has that TRX. Wait a minute. Is that him? Is that guy with the TRX? Oh, snap. I think that guy got a TRX. Just like that one that they have with no goddamn ram bar, but he had the ram bar. I'll be damn. Nice guy. That's the first one of those things I've seen. In fact, let me spin around real quick because I'd like to see it. I'd like to get a closer look at him. That's the first time I've actually seen somebody driving one of those things. Get a little bit of a closer look at him. I guess it's a TRX. Look how wide that freaking thing is. That has to be the TRX. I can't really see it too well though, so I can't tell because they don't have Hellcat badges on it, so how would I know? Stupid ass Stellantis, man. You're gonna make me sell my stock. I got 1,100 shares of that shit. I'm thinking about dumping it because you guys are pissing me off. It's like that's how my heart rate goes. My heart rate goes like 0 to 100 like instantly. Is that a TRX? I think it is. Look at that thing. I'm pretty sure. Let me see this guy. I think. Wait, is that it? It looks like it. Yeah, because as big as that goddamn thing is. Oh, yeah, that's the TRX. Oh, shit. Wow. And he's got the tire carrier. The guy, that thing is so big, the guy could barely stay in the middle of the road. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, it's like we've got Hellcat Durangos and Jeep Trackhawks to worry about. But that's, look at this neighborhood. This neighborhood looks depressed. Jesus Christ. That's a nice color in that house. I like that. I like that. I should get a house like that. Wow. These houses are small, though, and the taxes are high. These houses are so small. Yeah, I was thinking about my third house, what I want it to be like. See, that's the problem. It's like right now, it's like I'm not one of these YouTubers trying to run around and stalking car dealerships and trying to buy all these fucking cars. My thing is, it's like you need to buy property. When you buy property and you wait out all this economic problems and shit, when you buy yourself some property, it's like you got a roof over your head, you got tenants paying you your rent money. It's like I ain't trying to spend that money on none of these damn cars. It doesn't make sense. It's like you're giving me a depreciating asset for $100,000, and I'm gonna lose $20,000 like almost immediately. And so it just doesn't make sense. And then they didn't give me nothing new. What's this guy? This guy, another freaking shaker. This guy's got a shaker or a Hellcat. You know, he's got a Hellcat, and it's a Scat Pack. No, it's not. It's a GT. My fault. I actually think the GT is actually a pretty good car because it has that all-wheel drive system. Because now it's not just a car you buy to show off in. Now it's a car that you can use all year round. See, all-wheel drive is the shit. When you got all-wheel drive, it's like you can put some tires on that car, some nice snow tires. You can drive that car all year round. And then now it's an asset, you know, because it can get you around in the snow, the ice, the rain. But see, that's how, you know, that's the smart thing to do. A lot of people don't do the smart thing, you know. And I'll say it like this. The TRX actually makes a lot of sense from that standpoint because now you're dealing with a vehicle that you can use all year round. I think that, yep, another Scat Pack. Count the Scat Packs, Jesus Christ. Count the Scat Packs, count the Ram TRXs. But the TRXs are selling. You know, those will be fine. But, you know, because they got that Hellcat engine in them. The problem is them shit's $90,000, like $88,000 to $98,000. That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. But, hey, listen, the free market will say if it's right or not, and the free market has already shown you that the Scat Packs just ain't doing that well. And ultimately, the problem with the Scat Packs is when you buy a Scat Pack, you're paying higher maintenance, you know? That's the real problem. When you're talking about brakes that cost you twice or three times as much as a regular brake pad, or you're talking about oil changes that now are costing you twice as much as a regular oil change, you know, you can try to make a $55,000 or a $50,000 car. You can try to make it appear affordable. But when these people are running out emotionally trying to buy these cars so that they can be cool around their friends and everything, ultimately when those maintenance bills hit, all of a sudden, them shit, it's time to put them back in the store. And I'll also say this. A lot of people who buy those, they're buying it as a stopgap so that they can build their way up to a Hellcat. And what they'll do is they buy a Scat Pack, they drive around in it, and then they wait for the first used Hellcat that they can afford. But what ends up killing that deal is the insurance cost. Costs about $300 to maybe even $400, and in some cases, what's this? This guy's got a Scat Pack. Count the Scat Packs. So anyway, the insurance costs kill those deals because a lot of these dudes, they buy these cars, they're getting caught speeding, so their insurance is through the roof. A lot of these guys are young, their insurance is through the roof, so insurance is killing most of those deals, you know. And that's ultimately the downside. It's like what you really need to do is focus on getting yourself some property and having at least one good all-wheel drive, all-purpose vehicle. And I will say this, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, I have been completely satisfied with this car. It's like now it's like almost at 60,000 miles. I got 6% oil life. It's time for me to go in. My service guy was telling me that he just has to tighten some cables or something on the airbag, and that I'll be okay. Because they're saying it's nothing wrong with the airbag, but they're saying what I'll do is I'll bring it back when I get my car service for oil, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I have to say, when you have a Durango or you have a Jeep Grand Cherokee and you got that all-wheel drive system, whether you have SRT or whether you have the Hellcat engine or whatever, this vehicle makes sense then, and you can use it all year round. And that's the reason why they don't decrease the prices on these cars that easily. It's like you have to wait a whole year before they're willing to take $10,000 off the sticker price. But other than that, they're not making deals on these cars. And it's funny because even with that power dollars thing, the brand newest models like the TRX and the Durango Hellcat, they're not doing any power dollars on those cars. They're not. You know, some dealers might figure out a way to give you some level of a dealer discount, but other than that, they're not doing those deals on these cars. Because they know that these cars, when people buy these cars, they keep them. This is the longest I've ever had a car. Usually I've either financed cars and then traded them in, or I've leased cars and then taken them back for my business. But I've never kept a car to 60,000 miles. And with this car right here, I don't regret it one bit. This car is fabulous. It looks great. It drives great. It's fun. It's fast. It's recognizable, unlike these fucking cars that don't have Hellcat badges and Hellcat hoods. It's just like, it's sad because it's the old SRT division was doing everything right. They had the Magnum not the Hellcat. They had the Magnum SRT. They had the Chrysler SRT. They had the Charger SRT. They had the Neon SRT. They had the Avenger SRT. They were doing everything right. And now look what you got. Nothing. Look what you got. You got a TRX that you don't even know if it's the real TRX or not. Then you got a Durango Hellcat, which that's okay. But then you got a Jeep Trackhawk that you can't even recognize until you find out it has yellow calipers. Who the fuck puts yellow calipers on a big-ass truck? This is not a Ferrari. Stupid. Just so stupid. It's just so stupid. And then everything costs $100,000. It's like, well, who's your clientele? Who's your clientele? That's a Mercedes S-Class customer. You got famous making cars that were $50,000 to $55,000, and then got even more famous making cars that were in the 70s, and the 70s was relatively affordable. Who the fuck is coming and buying all these cars at $100,000? That's a Mercedes S-Class customer. I would say an Audi A8 customer, but Audi A8s suck. BMW 7s, meh. But the Mercedes, that's a Mercedes S-Class cup. Uh-oh. I see a Ram over there. What's that? Uh-oh. Because there's a, what the hell is that? There's a trailer park over here, so I'm pretty sure that in order to tow your trailer, you probably need yourself a Ram truck. And it looks like that's a Ram truck, but I don't think that's the, I can't tell. No, but you know what I see? It doesn't have the Hellcat style hood scoop. So that definitely is not a TRX. That's the only way you know. You look at the hood because you can't see the badges from this angle. What the hell is all that goddamn noise? Oh, okay, it's the fire guys, fire department. And then there's a Ferrari right here with yellow calipers. That deserves yellow calipers, not some stupid ass SUV. It should have had red or body paint match. It's like, I tell you, man, these guys kill me, man. And I'm a shareholder, so I'm gonna talk as much shit as I want. Talk as much as I want. I'm a shareholder. I got 1,100 shares that I just might end up having to sell because you guys are pissing me off. Better get me some dividend on that. Better get me some damn dividend. Ridiculous. What's this guy doing? What are you doing? Very, very, very disappointed. Well, that's just the name of the game nowadays. Disappointment left and right. So you look, you got the 70-inch Vizio televisions just in time for the welfare check. So you spend half your welfare check on this 70-inch Vizio television. You could have a gigantic television, or you could spend a little bit less and you could get this Samsung TU7000 just in time for welfare checks. I know China's sitting back and they're enjoying this. They're like, yeah, what we'll do is we don't have to fire a single shot. What we'll do is we'll just keep on selling them gigantic televisions and $600 laptops, and boom, we got them. We got them. Everybody thinks that war comes in the form of armies and bullets and missiles and jet fighters and stuff. Not anymore. The new war is fought in your credit card. The new war is fought in your wallet. I'm gonna just end the video by talking about the stocks real quick. So right now it's 1:36 p.m. The market is going to close in 2 hours, 23 minutes. So just real quick, I'm just gonna take a look at a couple of key players. First of all, GameStop, you know, when the whole Reddit, all of these are basically, I grouped together the Reddit stocks. But I ultimately knew that nonsense that Reddit was doing was a pump and dump, and I knew it was never going to last. So GameStop has wavered above 200, but pretty much it's going below 200. There's still a lot of people who are stuck in there and hoping that they can hold on and somehow sue and get their money back. It's not going to happen. And a lot of the other stocks were bullshit to begin with, like BlackBerry. Now, I will say this. I don't talk bad about worthwhile stocks. Now, there are worthwhile stocks here, but once these Redditors are out of the way, then they'll be able to eventually return to the norm after coronavirus quarantines are over. Now, there's Bed Bath & Beyond and there's AMC. I just watched Godzilla versus Kong. And it's funny, as much as I wanted to hate it, it was a really awesome movie, and I actually really liked it. And by the end of the movie, I was pumped. I was like, oh yeah, get him, punch him in the face, and this, that, and other. I really like it when they do a good movie monster movie, like, you know, Freddy versus Jason, Alien versus Predator. I really like those movies. As much, like, basically, I walk into the theater like, you know what, I hate this movie. You're gonna have to make me like you. And sure enough, that movie turned me around. So I was watching that because I have HBO Max. Next week, it's Mortal Kombat. So I'm taking the same attitude. I'm like, yeah, this is going to be stupid. Because I saw the original Mortal Kombat 95. And there were a couple of really good parts of it. Like where Reptile comes out. And the part that I remember everybody like hated was when Johnny Cage kicked Goro and he did a flip. And it's like, how the hell did you kick Goro? And this guy weighs like 1,000 pounds and he spins. It's like, that's so stupid. But anyway, I enjoyed that movie, and hopefully this one's going to be good too. Bottom line is AMC is a movie theater. Once we're able to get back in movie theaters, AMC stock is going to probably go up. It might not get back to $20. However, what I can say is that AMC for right now and Best Buy both pay a dividend. So these are actually decent stocks to keep. All the rest of this shit, Wolf, Petco, they haven't proved themselves yet. Like, I really wanted to buy, and they're below where they were when their IPO launched. I have to do some research into that company. Roblox, their IPO is still, I think it launched, the 52-week low was $60, so it's still $8 above where it launched. The IPO was like 2 weeks ago. So both of these IPOs are still relatively low. So, you know, some people might want to buy into them, but my problem is, again, it's like right now I'm only investing in dividend payers, because when you invest in dividend payers, typically you're going to do a lot better than if you're just investing in things willy-nilly. But what do we got here? So, and I did invest in Roblox, and I am up, but I'm only up a little bit because it was like $75, but then it fell back down. So we'll just wait and watch. I'm not really worried about it. My key stocks are obviously gas, oil delivery, oil production, and banks. That's where my real money is. So basically, when I'm sitting back, I can get a dividend check just come in there, and the dividend checks are big enough where, like, yeah, you know, $300, $400, $500, whatever. Like I showed you the one I got from FCA. I think that was like $230 something or whatever when it came. So I don't even really pay much attention to it because, see, you're not really supposed to spend that money. You're supposed to use it to buy more stock, not in just that company, but you're supposed to buy in other companies. NVIDIA, as I was telling you, I told you a while ago, I was like, listen, don't gamble your money on fucking Bitcoin. Get yourself into NVIDIA and Logitech and get yourself into the computer companies that are making the computers to mine Bitcoin. And they're making computers for everybody else, too. NVIDIA is going to 1,000. Between this Bitcoin nonsense and this video gaming, scalping the GPUs and everything, NVIDIA's going places. And I'm happy to be on board. I'm happy to be able to pull some dividend out of NVIDIA. And they're going, man, I'm so glad I bought into NVIDIA. But now, I guess after yesterday, I guess what I should talk about is marijuana stock, weed. Hey, guess what? All these weed stocks are green, man. Why are they all green? It's because that bumbleclad governor, boy, he just made recreational marijuana legal, boy. You got that fucking voodoo magic, man. Oh! So anyway, yeah, weed is green, and pretty much all my weed stocks are up. I know some people made money off my advice, because I was telling people like 4 years ago, I kept saying, buy these weed stocks now. This shit is pennies, pennies, pennies. Some people made money, some people didn't, because they wanted to put their money in goddamn Dogecoin. How much is a Dogecoin? Wait, let me just see. How much is Dogecoin? Because I would assume we're on the moon by now. Let's see. Where's those Doges? Where's that Doge price? What's it? Those Doge coins. What's the Dogecoin price? We must be on the moon. We must be on the moon. How much is Dogecoin? Let's see. We're rich by now. Well, hey, it's up to 60 cents. Oh, congratulate. No, I'm sorry. My fault. That's not 60 cents. That's 6 cents. We're going to the moon. We're going to Pluto. We're going to the Minbari homeworld. No, I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, weed, this is my penny stock of choice. And some of these actually did pay dividends, but they're the more expensive ones. So that's where I chose to get into. China stocks are still up from March. They're doing pretty good, like the Chinese airlines, XPEV, NEO. They're moving on up again. Lee. I saw Rich Rebuild's video about the, what was it called? The, what the hell was that thing called? It was the, I can't remember. It was a Chinese car, but whatever. I posted the video on my community chat, but it was actually a pretty cool car. Especially compared to the Tesla Model S. It was a pretty cool car. When China really moves those cars over here, because right now China, the right-wingers like Jason, Lewis and Andrew Wilkow, they're pissed off because China is moving a lot of Cadillacs and Buicks and building them there and then selling them overseas, and they're selling them here. And most Americans, they don't ask where a fucking Cadillac is made. They assume it's made in Detroit or something. But they're actually coming from China. Some of them are coming from China, not all of them, especially the electric hybrid vehicles. Those are usually coming from China. I believe the CT6 hybrid, I believe it is, and some of the newer ones. I don't know where that new Cadillac Lyriq is made, but they don't care. They really don't care. Most tech stocks are pretty much doing good. I prefer the ones that pay the dividend. I told you all about GE and Goodyear Tire. The second Trump started talking his shit about Goodyear Tire, I told you to get into Goodyear Tire. I told you to get in there when it was like a little less than $9. Look at that. Doubled your money. Doubled your money. $17. It was like 8 something back when I told you I'll get into that. Hope you did. Let's see. Tech. Yeah, those are all pretty good. But these oil stocks, man, those are all dividend-paying, juicy, delicious oil stocks. And so are these bank stocks, too. All of them are juicy and delicious. The dividend yields are delicious and juicy. That's why I told you to get those. So yeah, other than that, I know some of y'all keep telling me y'all made money on my oil stocks. And it's funny because even the people were like, oh yeah, I should have never listened to you when I bought that marijuana stock. All of a sudden, now I got people saying, oh man, I'm thinking about buying more. MCOA's back up, man. MCOA's doing better, man, because that boomba-clot governor, boy, that boomba-ross-clot governor, Governor Cuomo, he be touching the women behinds. That bomber clot done made this stuff legal, boy. Oh, MCOA is up to 0.09. Okay, definitely. Very nice, very nice. That bomba clot, boy. So, yeah, marijuana's coming. There's nothing. And now the cops won't be able to lie like they did to my girlfriend and me when we were in the car and say, hey, I smell weed. Do you smell weed? I need you to step out of the car. Those damn pigs with their illegal searches lying, saying that they smell weed. I ain't never smoked weed in my life. Liars. Trying to go up into the court and perjuring themselves. You didn't smell goddamn weed. That's a lie. And if you smelled it, it probably came off of you. So anyway. Yeah, see, I have a lot of pent-up rage. Every now and then it just comes out for no good reason. But, that's the truth. It's like, if you're going to lie on me, I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call you out because you're liars. But, that's just what it is, I guess. I told y'all to buy them cruise stocks. Those are doing pretty good. RLCLF seems to be up again because that had approached a high of 25 cents after the crash in March. So, yeah, I hope y'all got some of them cruise stocks, specifically Royal Caribbean. Unfortunately, see, nothing is paying a dividend right now, obviously, because cruise lines aren't moving until coronavirus ends, or at least we get enough of these suckers vaccinated that we can get them on the boats. But right now, Air China, China Eastern Airlines, and China Limited, those are paying their dividends. Because, see, the Chinese aren't playing no games over there. When they tell you to keep that mask on, they're not playing them games with you. See, in America, you got to argue with these Karens and you got to fight people in Starbucks about whether or not they have a mask. In China, when the government says, put that goddamn fucking mask on, you just do it. You just do it. You'll never see in China a situation where a man kills his mother and then lives long enough to attack women. What is this? And attacks woman. See, in China, and I've explained this before, in China, what they would do is if you were guilty of patricide or matricide, basically what they do is they take you into a field after your court proves you guilty, because you're guilty, and they take you into a field and they put 2 bullets in the back of your head. That's what they do. So as for people like this who've killed their own parents with matricides or patricides, basically he wouldn't have lived long enough in order to do that. So in China, whatever they say basically goes. And then there was this other guy. There was this guy, I was watching this video, this guy walking around punching, he's up there just walking around punching women and shit. And I don't know if they caught him yet. Where's that video? Where's that video? Because I'm seeing too much craziness. But all I know is the Chinese justice system would have dealt with this shit. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Boom! Look at that. And then this old lady, feeling her chest, look at this lady. And they're letting this guy live. Not in China. Not in China. That's all I can say is not. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Boom! Right there. Are you kidding me? I tell you, unless the people rise up and meanwhile, the cops are busy chasing you for window tints and looking for speaker systems in the back of your car. That's what the cops are doing. They're chasing you for that. That's what they're doing. So anyway, as I was saying, the Chinese justice system, they deal with things decisively and permanently. And I really appreciate their justice system. Now, I know a lot of people probably say, we didn't vote for that, or you didn't vote for that. It's like, listen, man, it's hard to turn back those clocks because we had Governor Pataki, and from what I remember, Pataki got rid of the death penalty. So basically, you're setting all the innocent citizens up for this kind of bullshit. But in China, when they tell you to put that damn mask on, you put that mask on, and you keep it on until you get home. That's the reason why they're able to control this spread. Meanwhile, we got people at spring break partying it up in Florida, being super spreaders. And we got these people showing up on January 6th to riot on the Capitol and destroy the American Constitution and whatnot. And meanwhile, they got caught and they go to jail. But see, in China, they would have handled that a lot differently. I guarantee you, the recidivism rate is 0. Guaranteed. Recidivism rate 0. But that's just what we live with. So that's all I basically had to say. So, yeah, those are where your stocks are. And I hope y'all making that money right now. I hope y'all making wise decisions. I hope y'all not betting your money on Dogecoin. Hope you're making wise decisions with your money. I'm planning to do a video about what a high-value man really is and what he should be. And I'm planning on doing that a little bit later. That'll probably be about 8 o'clock. So, you know, hopefully y'all can jump on if y'all want to, you know, have some fun on the panel. Because I like these panels. They're really fun. So hopefully y'all can jump on later. And I hope y'all are making this money. But, you know, stay away from Dogecoin.